Hi there. If you are seeing this, it's because you are one of our customers. So thank you for the trust and looking forward to working together. Welcome to LLM Pulse. LLM Pulse aims to be your guide in the GEO and AI search world. If you are here, it's because you are probably very interested in knowing how your brand or your project is doing in this new shift in the search landscape, and we aim to provide you with all the right data and the right insights. Let's get started with a few concepts that will make your experience with the platform much better. The first is the different names of the different things you will find in LLM Pulse. Everything revolves around creating a project. You will start by creating a project for your brand, and you will be able to create different projects depending on your plan. For example, if you're Amazon, you could create one project for Amazon, one for Amazon Web Services, and one for Twitch. This is essentially something that allows you to segment your different brands and projects and keep it tidy. Each project has a name, which is the brand name for your project, but you can use any name that you'd like. A domain, so everything is based on actually a domain or a host. And the matching names. The matching names are the different names for which your brand could be found on AI responses. So for example, if your brand is Amazon Web Services, people could call you Amazon Web Services or AWS. As we find your name in AI responses, it's important to set up the proper matching names so that we can always identify your brand correctly. The second is everything related to the prompts. As you know by now, AI is using prompts everywhere. It's all about the prompts or the search queries that you do in ChatGPT or similar models, and it's what will be monitoring for you. In this specific case, prompts always have 3 dimensions. The first one is models. Models are the different providers that we will run the queries or prompts against, and each will be associated to a country and to a language. That is basically something that we do under the hood, but still we ask you for that input so that you can segment the responses accordingly. Last but not least, you have responses. Responses is every time we execute a prompt on a search engine like Google AI Overviews or an LLM like ChatGPT. Every time we get a response, we execute that response. So you will see that when checking for fresh data, and most accounts have weekly updates, so you should expect your responses on a weekly basis, most likely in the first hours of Monday. The third part is competitors and tags. Competitors are just the way you define your competitors. So if you are, for example, Amazon, you might want to know who is doing better than you, but also who is doing worse. So we let you do that through competitors. Setting up competitors is as simple as using one of our suggested features that you will see in a bit, or actually just relying on the competitors that you can enter manually. In the same way, we have tags. So tags are ways for you to see different types of prompts in one go. So imagine that you have a lot of different prompts that you're tracking in the platform, and you are Amazon. Maybe you just want to track certain prompts about iPhones. So then you can create a tag and see all your iPhone related prompts in one go. So prompts serve that purpose. It will be incredibly useful as you scale your account and you get more prompts over time. Last but not least, you will have mentions and all the different metrics that we extract from the responses. They revolve around 3 main elements. The first is mentions. Mentions are text-based mentions from your brand in the responses from LLMs. So in this respect, for example, if you ask what are the best web hosting services, it might say Google Cloud or Amazon Web Services. So that's a mention. By the other side, you have citations. Citations are actual links that happen in the responses. For that, you will be able to see the responses in a much different way because they are links. So you can either have a mention or a link or both. So it's a bit different than the search landscape where a link always equals to just something shown on search results. Here you have these two dimensions. And last but not least, we have the sentiment. Sentiment is something that we're working on today. It will be available in the platform very soon, but essentially will be a more qualitative view to your brand mentions. Is it always good to be mentioned? Well, it really depends. If AI is saying that your brand is something to avoid, that is not great, you want to know about that too. So we're working on this feature and we're excited to show it to you very soon. So with this, I'm going to tour you through a typical example of a given project, and you will be able to see everything here. So first, you will be able to find the sidebar on LLM Pulse. In LLM Pulse, you will have a dashboard with all your projects and the different options in the menu for your given project. In this specific case, we're seeing a project for Sesame HR. Sesame HR is tracking 256 prompts for quite a lot of competitors, including Factorial, Workday, and Remote.com. They have been mentioned 17 times in the 256 prompts, which equals to a brand visibility of 6.6%. They also earned 7 citations. Citations means that their web pages, they have been shown 7 times, on an average position of 4.1. You can see all this data on the charts below. You can add competitors or remove them if you prefer. You can also filter by model, by tags, or by country. If you are tracking different countries, then you will be able to see the results just for that given country. This is pretty useful when working at scale and having complicated accounts. Moreover, you will be able to see all the responses for every prompt. So here you have all the prompts listed, and you will always be able to add prompts. You can either add prompts manually or in bulk. If you want to add prompts in bulk, you will be able to select your country and then your language and paste all your prompts here. And just in one go, you will be able to add this into the platform. As you progress in your journey, you will be able to see for every prompt all the responses. At LLM Pulse, we track everything and we store everything so that you can consult it. Here, you will be able to see the results that you get in a real ChatGPT search, and moving forward, analyze everything. So you can see all the different citations and all the different elements that make a page useful. From here, you will also be able to see all the citations. Citations are the way that your page or other pages are being shown in search results. For that, we keep 3 elements: the domain, the host, and the web page. These 3 elements allow you to browse data very independently. If you want to see in which prompts and which responses specifically that URL, host, or domain were shown, it's as easy as clicking in it. You click there and you will get prompts, responses, and models accordingly. This is super useful. Just in one go, you can see all the different responses and track it properly. If you didn't set up your competitors yet, don't you worry. First of all, you could add all your competitors here, so then you can add any brand with its given domain, or if you prefer it, we'll also suggest you some. These suggestions are powered by your actual citations, so it's quite useful because most of them, while not all, should be interesting for you to at least consider tracking. You will see media sites and other different sites here, so obviously not all of them will be useful for you. The same will happen with tags. If you don't have a tag yet, you will be able to create one, giving it a name, and being able to click the ones that you want. You can use filters for country and language and click the ones that you want. Or if you want to select them all, then you can do that. Once you finalize this, you will be able to create a tag. This tag will be now shown in all the different screens and you will be able to filter through them pretty quickly. That's all for today. I hope this was useful. Last but not least, if you're interested in contacting us, remember that we have a search functionality here that where you can create support tickets And you can also see all your different details for account settings, billing and plans, and team members all in one go. And remember, LLM Pulse is a collaborative platform, so you can always invite team members just in one go. We look forward to working together, and we invite you to reach out anytime. We're in early stages of our product development, and we are very eager to show the best features to you with the best information. So for any errors or any feedback, you can just reach out into us. Thank you so much, and looking forward to working together.